Coach, what do you make of Wisconsin's shooting?
It was good. Obviously an understatement. They came out and give them credit. They shot the ball obviously at a very high level tonight, and I thought our double teams were sharp on the snapbacks. I thought our rotations for the most part were solid. I thought we missed just a hair late, but as the game went on, I thought our rotations were really good. And one thing I told our team after the game is I was really proud of our effort. I thought we went out there and we battled for 40 minutes. We dug a couple of holes and faced adversity, and I thought we handled it very well. Erased double-digit deficits twice. I think it was cut it to 5 on an after timeout play with about 7.5 minutes left. So, we kept battling. Obviously, a key stretch was that first 3 minutes of the second half where they started out in a 10-0 run. And, but again, the resiliency our guys showed tonight, and to continue to go out there and battle as Wisconsin continued to make shots is a step in the right direction for our team. I think the most we'd outscored any team in the paint this entire year was by 4, and we outscored Wisconsin, a very tough physical team, by 20 in the paint tonight. So, obviously we'll go back and look at it and how we can prevent some of those shots. But I thought for the most part, a lot of those were contested. Give Wisconsin credit for stepping up and knocking them down.
Jeff, in the back.
Fred, your guards really gave them fits in the first half. I think you guys shot about 56%. They got more stops in the second half. Did you get the same quality of looks in the second half, especially early, or not?
Yeah, I was really pleased with our offense in that first half. I thought the movement was excellent. It's hard to do, is to shoot that type of percentage against this team. They make you work for everything you get. They don't give you much in transition, and they get back and they sit in their gaps, and they make it very difficult. I thought Deshaun Burke was obviously a key factor in getting into the paint. He finished as well as he has excuse me, all year long, and we knocked down some shots as the half went on. Second half, early, again, I'll go back and look at it and see the quality of our possessions. I thought we really found something with Kevin Cross when he got in there. He gave us a big boost and popped him up top of the floor, slashed the next guy where he got some open looks and had some good attacks on long closeouts. But then we had 3 or 4 possessions where we tried to do too much. I thought we made simple plays for the most part, and that's when we had success. And when we tried to do too much and drive it into a gap that wasn't there, or come down to the break and try to make a play, against numbers, that's where we got ourselves in trouble. But when we had good, solid possessions with ball movement into our action, I thought we had a very good night.
You guys have lost a handful in a row now. How do you handle, keeping them up, but also handling the losses? Like, what do you sense from the team where they're at?
Well, as I've said all year, that for us, what I'm looking for is for our guys to go out there and compete at a high level, and I thought we did that tonight. We got beat by a team that played a great game, and again, give Wisconsin credit for that. But win or lose, I'm looking for us to go out there and compete and play together for 40 minutes. And again, I thought we did that. We had some stretches that we'd like to have back, no doubt about it. But for the most part, our guys went out there and battled and fought through adversity. And that's a huge step for us. That's progress for our group when we go out and do that. So, there's things, obviously, that we need to do better. We've got a heck of a tough game coming up on Saturday. At Rutgers is probably the most physical team in our league right now. But if we continue to go out and battle every time we step on the floor, that's what I'm looking for. And if we continue to do that, we should give ourselves a chance to win some games.
Faltering down the stretch of the game, was it just fatigue a factor again, like Saturday night, or shots?
Yeah, I thought fatigue was probably a little bit of a factor, but again, when we cut that thing to 5, I thought things were going in a really good direction for us. Then they came out and scored 8 straight. They had 2 threes, and they had a couple free throws in that stretch as well. And they controlled the game the rest of the way. That's what Wisconsin does. They're so good when they get a lead at keeping the lead because they control pace and control tempo, and they do a great job with that.
Were you expecting a breakout game like this from Kevin Cross anytime soon, or?
Well, yeah, Kevin's capable on any night. I think this is the most points that he's had, I think going all the way back to Southern Utah when he had 18. So, to see Kevin hit shots like that, he's a very good shooter. Kevin hit shots in practice. He's skilled. He can get the ball in the paint. He's a good passer. So, yeah, it was good to see Kevin get it going. And we face a defense that drops like this. Kevin finds himself on the top of the floor a lot. And, you know, if he can knock down that shot, obviously that opens up things for our offense.
And this is one more, sorry.
This is your last one.
Yeah.
You only get three.
But this was your first time playing Wisconsin and on the road. What were just kind of your takeaways from this?
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a great atmosphere. You know, Greg Gard's a good friend of mine, and I'm happy for him. You know, with where he's got this program right now, it's a you know, somewhere I've scouted. I've never played in this building. Bo Ryan used to put us all the way up in the top of the bleacher, or the upper deck. But it was it's a tough game. I mean, anytime you play Wisconsin, you got to be ready for a battle. And you know, again, I thought our guys competed at a high level, and you know, until the end of that game, I thought we gave ourselves a chance.